Was there a man of the match for you, or was there a player that stood out specifically tonight?
Number two, no doubt. Tottenham player. No doubt.
On Charlotte FC's side?
Oof, many names, many names. But what I would like to say today is that the people that came from the bench give us super extra. Jordi Reina, Jordi Alcivar, Harrison, Josbiak. I mean, when you have this, like the people outside bringing this energy, this what we needed, even Danny having chances and moving the game to their box. I mean, I wouldn't say a name, but I will say the people that brought this help that we needed.
Miguel, what did you learn about your players from this match?
Difficult to answer this because still I need to review the game and see the individual and the collective behaviors. But I learned one more time that my players don't give up in any circumstance. Like, we finished the game believing that we could tie. And this is something amazing from this group. Like, they don't care about the score, and they try to go, to score, to get more chances. I mean, you didn't see anyone with the head down and giving up during the game, and they wanted to try again and to try again. So this is something that I learned from my boys.
Miguel, a third of the season is in the books now. What is your impression of how the season has gone to this point?
More than decent, more than decent. We are competing against really good teams that they many years working, adjusting some positions that is always easier to improve from year to year. But for me, I didn't feel in any game that we were not able to compete. I didn't see a game that we played a huge difference between the opponent and us that would be normal. I mean, it would be logic to have this huge gap between the MLS teams and expansion club. So, I mean, I believe that we are working and we are learning and we are growing, but being able to compete, that for me is the most important, to be competitive.
Is there anything that surprised you at this point, whether it's a player or the pace of Major League Soccer or anything?
About my team?
Yeah.
I mean, the capacity to overcome when they have difficulties during the game is the biggest thing for me. How they face the difficulties and they try to overcome and to do it better.
Coach, thank you. So I've been really impressed recently with Guzman's play and how he stepped up as a leader, especially in the absence of Fuchs. Tonight he broke up a lot of plays. He definitely took a lot of dangerous moments and prevented Montreal from getting even further ahead. What do you have to say about the way that he's stepped up and been a leader, especially in a second week where we haven't had Fuchs for full time?
Guzman, I said the last game, he's a guy that hold us, hold the team, and for me, it's really important to have defenders that hold the team and are able to compete in these limit situations of a 1v1 close to the box against these kind of players, you know. He's still super young to be a defender, so he has still a long way to walk. I will say that he's called for big things, and I know that it's very difficult to play in Uruguay national team, but he's knocking the door. He's knocking the door, and I'm 100% confident that he's able to compete on that level, you know. But yeah, he's a leader, not only talking. He's an example for every teammate, how he works every day, how he behaves, how he respects everything, how he respects the staff, the work, the teammates. And then he's a warrior, you know, he's a soldier on the pitch. So, I mean, I will go to the end of the war with Guzman.
Early in the game, Carroll was having difficulty finding the ball and getting to the ball. Towards the latter part of the first half, he became very active. He was checking back and he was going to find the ball, and there was some dynamics created because of that. Was that under instruction from you, or was that on his own initiative?
No, we were in the halftime talking and adjusting some movement and some positions, and also some, how can I say, try to assess, while we were trying to beat the first line of pressure, try to assess the gaps that they were giving to us in the last line, especially for Guzman, for Makun, for Brand. So it was something that we point in the halftime, like, hey, we need to go for this space more, and at least to stretch them and to put the game there. So Ben, Franco, Carol, Andre were more like threading in these gaps, you know, with these movements, like more proactive, I believe.
¿Qué tal? Pareció que en el primer tiempo no le encontraban la mano al equipo. En el segundo, cuando me parece que le encontraron la mano, tenías controlado a Torres, sobre todo, que había tenido mucho juego. Pasa eso en los partidos, que te hacen el gol en el mejor momento, que estaban ustedes, pero el equipo siguió intentando, ¿no? Siguió buscando. Creo que rescatás eso, sobre todo, que en el segundo tiempo pudieron controlarlo mejor al rival.
Sí, o sea, ellos son muy buenos. Tienen muy buen equipo, tienen muy buenos jugadores y tienen un entrenador que me parece que tiene un potencial increíble. Entonces, cuando tienes buenos jugadores y eres capaz de ordenarles y de como decía en la rueda de prensa anterior, el hacer cosas a propósito, ¿no? En cuanto a posicionamiento, es difícil pararles, ¿no? Es difícil defenderles. Pero la verdad, o sea, me voy al descanso. Estábamos ahí ya consiguiendo llevar el juego al campo contrario y en el último minuto, bueno, es el juego, ¿no? Que veníamos también de una ocasión de André al palo, el kickoff del segundo tiempo, erramos bajo el arco, que podríamos haber empatado el partido. Es decir, al final, contra este tipo de rivales, si lo normal es que tengas pocas ante estos, ¿no? Si las pocas que tienes no las aprovechas, estás muerto. Contra esto no vas a poder competir, ¿no?
¿Por qué preferiste a Andrés que acompañara a Carol en vez de Río, que ya habían jugado antes?
Por varios motivos. Uno había jugado Dani en Copa, no lo habíamos tenido el jueves para preparar el partido, lo habíamos preparado con André. Habíamos hecho además el jueves mucho táctico para preparar el partido, entonces lo hicimos sin Dani. La verdad estuve dudando entre uno y otro, no lo tenía muy claro, pero al final André creo que partía con esa ventaja de haber preparado el partido el jueves y de no haber jugado tantos minutos en Copa el miércoles, entonces no sabía si Dani si iba a ser capaz de aguantarme una carga alta de minutos como sabía que André iba a poder soportarla.
¿Estaba bien? Porque en el segundo tiempo por ahí lo vimos un poco cansado. ¿Estaba bien? ¿No?
Sí, está bien, sí. Pasa que bueno, que tuvo mucho desgaste el partido, es decir, ellos cuando la tienen hay que correr y tuvo mucho desgaste, pero no, está bien.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.
We have Grant waiting. Also, guys, thank you again.